Early, and we are live. 111 show post NFL season, man. Post NFL season.
It's a sad day.
Patrick Mahomes has another ring
Day for who?
to the finger. Sad day for you, nigga.
The season over, man.
The
So
season is over.
I had to set the tone, bro. I'm coming Red Wings. I'm letting y'all know what I'm on, bro.
Let's see what
The
I'm
season
on.
is over. We on the Wings
It's
now.
draft season.
No.
Swiss
See
Beats
the
is a
hostility.
victim. I just read that, bro. I'm crying.
There he is, man. Free my dog.
This beats is a victim.
Definitely.
Stop that. We got more pressing matters. Let's address the elephant in the room.
We will let you kick it off. You the victim. You the real victim.
Yeah,
I'm not.
real
I'm not.
Debo a bitch.
I'm not a victim, cuz he might be, but I'm not gonna call him one. Hey, man. So, as you know, my 49ers did not get the job done. Patrick Mahomes prevailed. We didn't get a chance to record pre-Super Bowl like picks as we would normally do due to scheduling constraints, but it is what it is, man. So I have my money on the Chiefs betting wise, but my chest was 49ers, bro. Because I don't bet against Patrick Mahomes. That's just a gambling rule. That wouldn't be fiscally responsible. So it is what it is, bro. I had to sit in it for a couple of days initially, pissed off. You know what I'm saying? You fumble a lead again in the Super Bowl it's crazy. You don't put people away. You don't execute. Misfortune happens. Missed calls happen. But it is what it is, bro. You lost the game, man. It's time to move on for me. I know it's been a lot of discourse about which players are leaving and who's arguing with who, but I think that's normal when you put in that much work. Like since the spring, summer, they've been going at it. When does camp start? Like early summer, but yeah, bro, that's a lot of time for you to get all the way to the mountaintop and lose, bro. So I'm not surprised to see frustrations and lashing out, bro. Everybody ain't the Patriots where everything stay in house. These is human beings at the end of the day. So I'm not gonna read too much into it, but it do suck to lose. But I'm not gonna hate on Patrick Mahomes because now it's trendy and cool to hate on Patrick Mahomes and everybody calling for the next team that's gonna knock him off. And when you win it too much, nobody likes you. That's the thing. But I'm gonna accept greatness as it's happening, and I'm not gonna try and throw salt on Patrick Mahomes or discredit him in any way, bro. He's great. As much as I hate to see him beat my team, he's still great.
So, Melly, there's a lot of discourse out there. All of us had to sit here and, break it down after our team lost, got eliminated, and speak on what made us, the most upset, the most disappointed about our L. And, as a Cowboys fan, my L was the most egregious amongst us four. But there's a lot of talk out here about Shanahan. Is it Purdy? Is it on the O-line? Is it on CMC? Is it Steve Wilkes? So what pisses you off the most about that L y'all took? Coming from an actual San Fran fan.
What pisses me off the most is squandered opportunities when you could have put the Chiefs away, wasted possessions. So that's the biggest thing. It's a lot. It's a lot I could go over that pissed me off. But I would say majority squandered opportunities like picks. Not taking advantage when the Chiefs was stagnant, bro. Because I get it, the muff punt was a momentum changer, but y'all had an interception, a fumble, favorable field position, and then all of that stuff happened even before the overtime thing and the overtime rules. I'm pissed. I'm pissed about that they didn't know it and they wasn't prepared. You would just assume so, but
right.
Even I, before even thinking about the overtime rules, as I know I kind of switched over from squandered opportunities. That was the biggest one. But let's address what the masses probably gonna want to talk about is the overtime, not knowing the overtime rules, because that seems the most egregious, right? The most mishandling of what's going on. So let's get to that. When I was watching the game live, the overtime, and again, I'm not a coach. The overtime rules is what they is. When they started, I was like, they probably, if they win the toss, they probably gonna put the defense out there to get. They're probably gonna put the offense out there to get a defensive rest because they just went down on the game time drive. But y'all pointed out to me that no, you should kick it because you get a possession anyway, regardless if they score or not. So y'all logic was totally correct. You should have, if they did score and go for 2, kick a field goal, whatever, you know exactly what you have to do. So when you get to 4th and 5 and it don't work, you got to go for it. You can't take 3. So that's my whole thing on it. It's I'm pissed about it, sick about it, but you know, what it is.
Hey, thank God for John Madden, man. Because me and CeeLo, we played a lot of Madden games that went to overtime. And that's what really taught me the ins and outs of the OT rules, right? Like, it used to be you always want to grab rock first. But apparently, the analytics have run the numbers, a lot of hypotheticals, because there is no real, numbers yet. But they say there's a 60 to 65% chance that you win the game if you get the ball third, which is what Kyle said was his plan of thought. But my issue with that is know who you're playing. What are you talking about if you get the ball third? There is no third in this game, bro. Because if you get the ball first and you go score a tutty, and like the Chiefs even came out and said, you don't think Andy Reid would rather have the game on the line in Patrick Mahomes' hands than putting his defense back out there to get a stop? And if you give up a field goal, you lose? So I just didn't agree with that logic there, bro. Like, I'll let Caleb and Mike talk about it, but that's how I felt. Like, I gotta be defense first, bro. Got to.
I'm with you. I'm with you, bro.
Go ahead, Caleb.
Why y'all scared to talk about it? Speak.
I ain't scared about shit. You got a hot ass head. I ain't scared of shit, nigga.
But now you want to talk. You're trying to put it on Caleb.
I said the same shit when I was at your house. Look, nigga.
Say it now.
I'm here just to troll you because you my mans, and that's all I do.
You can't troll me.
That's all I do is troll Melvin. That's what I'm here for. But
besides
that point, though, I think you is correct. Though I definitely think squandered opportunities was the end all be all at the end of this game because they was up 10. They was up 10 at one point, but I mentioned to Caleb on the phone that was a hard fought 10 points anyway. You only got that 10 points off of obviously a field goal that had to be at that time the Super Bowl record field goal, and you had to get a Jawan Jennings touchdown pass. So it wasn't like they came out the gate smoking on them boys. They had to earn that shit. So shout out to Spags because he came with the hot ass game plan, which worked. And then besides that point too, I definitely think just like, now I'm not comparing Kyle Shanahan to Dan Campbell, but one of the things I did get on Dan Campbell for was the inconsistency with what he was doing with the 4th down plays. The reason I say that is because, to your point, in overtime, if Shanahan is playing for the 3rd possession, in my opinion, if you're playing for the 3rd possession, why is the play calling what it is down there?
Yeah.
Because I'm playing at that point, I'm playing for 4 downs. But that's just me. I could be wrong, but I'm playing for 4 downs. But again, we know who was across that bitch. Like, I don't think anybody in their right mind would have gave Mahomes the ball with any time left. I told y'all downstairs in the basement, I would have held that bitch down. Look, Mahomes wasn't getting the ball. I'm sorry. I would have held that bitch all overtime if I could. Sorry, he not getting the ball.
Yeah, that's just not, it's not possible. But what you're saying makes so much sense because it's like, okay, if you're going into OT with the plan that, all right, we're planning to have the advantage on the 3rd possession, why would the 1st possession not be considered a touchdown or a buzz? You know?
Not be everything.
It got to be everything if that's the line of thinking. It got to be everything.
And then the thing is, so even if he went for it on 4th down at the goal line, I feel like a lot of people would have understood. It's the big game. You know who over there. And again, it ain't like the Dan Campbell call where when Dan Campbell called it, niggas like take the points. No, niggas know you going up against Jesus over there, nigga. The only way who's stopping that nigga is if he stops himself. So at the end of the day, bro, I feel like again there was a mistake on him, and Shanahan's play calling from just like we talked about that opening script was crazy. The opening script was amazing. I feel like the adjustments that he didn't make bit them in the ass later on, and Spags caught up to him, and things happened how they happen. Now, everything else that's been talked about, them trades, all the other shit, I can't really get into because that's not my team. But besides that point, I definitely think, one, I give Purdy his respect. I always gave his respect, but I'm also continue to give him his respect because I don't think any other quarterback against that front line, maybe some others, could have did what he did. He had a decent game, bro.
When you start giving Purdy his respect,
I've been giving Purdy his respect. Again, I don't think he's
no. I'm not gonna do that to Mike. He been advocating, bro.
I've been advocating for bro. I'm not saying like he's not like an elite quarterback, but he do his thing. He handle his business. But at the end of the day, like it's a lot of people who've been talking about him being lackluster, but shit, he been doing his thing. So at the end of the day, again, I believe that he had the best game he could have had. Now, with a few throws he could have had back, like them 2 touchdowns, for sure. But also, Moody got a field goal block too. So, there's a lot of things that don't go wrong. So, but at the end of the day, the game is the game. I definitely think that they got a chance to be back there next year. So, you can't do nothing now, but
yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to do, bro. You seen what happened. It took him a couple years, like including this year. I'm adding on to get back there because you don't know what's gonna happen with injuries. They thought Trey Lance was gonna be the guy. You ended up having to sign Jimmy Garoppolo back on the team, and then before that, when Jimmy G was there, he missed a throw where I feel like to Emmanuel Sanders, where it was like they talking about similar to the Brock Purdy throw, and I'm like it's a little bit different. You got Chris Jones bearing down on you. This time, and it's a little bit. It ain't clean, but that's where people will say, "Oh, well, that's the difference between him and Patrick Mahomes." And I'm like, "Duh, this is the greatest quarterback we've seen since Tom Brady."
Another thing too is like I feel like that last drive, or like I guess it could have been that last drive or the last couple drives, man. But we seen that last drive, man, like McCaffrey getting the ball and making headway down that field. Me and Chad talked about it. We was like, man, McCaffrey eating right now on this last drive. I feel like them last 3 plays, he should have got targeted. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm putting the ball in his hands. We running the Texas route. I don't give a fuck if he being held. Like,
so you said instead of the run, you're gonna put him on the route.
Of course.
Okay.
Because the run before
he did get the ball, just making sure.
Yeah, like the run before it hit, but it got called back. Obviously, me and Chaz had needed that shit for our motherfucking parlay. 1 yard away. It got called back, but at the end of the day, like I'm still getting the ball in his hands. He was the most consistent player who wouldn't put the ball in his hands. So, like or should give it to the screen merchant. Shit, he getting you them bitches.
I'm here to defend Steve Wilkes. I'm here to defend Steve Wilkes. That's it. Because it wasn't all on him, bro. I'm hearing so many things, seeing so many tweets, seeing so many videos, and this and that about the defense and what they should not have done, bro. He held Pat Mahomes to a touchdown in regulation.
Yeah,
come on, man. A touchdown in regulation. We've seen a few other teams do that during the year where Pat Mahomes only scored a touchdown in regulation and has been 3 points or the defense scores. You know what I'm saying? Like he did an amazing job against the best quarterback of our generation, of this generation of QBs, right? So I'm here to defend Steve Wilkes, bro, because that was a hell of a job. Now, of course, it was a few bonehead plays, you know what I mean, where they soft coverage when they running fastball because they scared to get beat over top because they got guys else faster than them here and there. I get that. Cool, but that's not what lost the 49ers the game at the end of the day. It's just some, special teams, bro. Special teams. You got guys getting injured, all the injuries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it ain't even really, it's not even a true muff. You know what I mean? It's just, hey, he telling you, fire, get out the way. And then hit the nigga on his Achilles heel. Troy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So he's supposed to be getting out the way, bro. So Yeah, man. When you point out those things, you go back to the muff punt. That's what got him going. But I said it to y'all before the game. I was like, it's gonna be some things that just happen to go Patrick Mahomes' way. He not asking for it. I'm not giving him no excuses or no extras on it. It just be happening, bro. It just be happening. So what's the odds? What's the odds he gets hit on his ankle? On his ankle on a muff punt, bro, when they offense has been doing nothing. And that little spark, that little drop of blood is all he needed to bounce back.
I think
so.
I think even before that, I don't know if it was before or after that, but that third down run when he had put down his shoulder, I was like, yeah,
left side.
I was like, yeah, bro, he finna get going. Like if that nigga start doing shit like that, they finna go and get behind this man. And
I'm gonna stay on the muff though. I'm gonna stay on the muff though because still, even then, bro, Ray McLeod is not somebody. Defense go over drills to recover fumbles. If you muff a punt, you gotta fall on it, bro. Like we seen it with so many returners or like offensive players pick it up instead of just falling on the ball. Like you don't need to advance it at that point. At this point, all you got to do is try and get possession. Just retain possession. Don't try and pick it up because you're not gonna get it. More than likely, you're not gonna get it, and it's 11 people trying to come take your head off anyway. So that's the gist of it, man. That's the gist of it.
I mean, I like that Caleb talked about this coaching matchup because what I really, enjoyed was the fact that Kyle Shanahan there was a long period of time where we all sitting together and I'm telling y'all, all right, come on, Kyle, wake up, Kyle. But what really was happening, dude, is McDuffie was winning his matchup. And it's like, Debo is such a big part of that offense. When McDuffie's winning, and then you got little Jerry over there winning against Ayuk on the other side, that's the answers to the heavy box. We seen the Chiefs come out in that Belichick 6-1 that we ain't seen in a minute. That Belichick cooked up to stop McVay running the Shanahan offense. And I would say that Kyle had the answers, right? Because he was calling first down play actions, which I love to see. You got to throw the ball more on first downs. But, it turns out to be a 1-yard completion to Kittle or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it was really boxed up, bro. And players won. The Chiefs defense, I would say that they stepped up and they really outplayed the Niners' offensive skill. And that's simply what it came down to. Like, I can't blame Shanahan's play calling in that situation. And I can't put all the glory on the DC because it's like at the end of the day, it's head on head, mano a mano, and the Chiefs stepped up and they was winning the matchups.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna blame Wilkes either, though. I'm not gonna blame Wilkes.
It was the same thing on San Fran's side. Yeah, San Fran was winning in matchups against.
This is why I can't blame Steve Wilkes, bro. Because
same thing.
Hypothetically, if they get that 4th and 4 in their own territory in regulation, and they eat up the clock, and now Mahomes only gets the ball with 25 seconds left, Chiefs lose. Who they gonna blame? They're gonna blame Spags.
Third and four.
But I'm saying, if that's a 4th and 4 though, then they
go. Oh, you're saying if they would have went for it?
Yeah, if they would have went for it and got it, who do the Chiefs blame for their loss? They blame the turnovers, and then they blame the DC. They blame Spags. But now who do they praise? So you can't blame Wilkes you can't blame Wilkes for nothing, bro. You can't.
Yeah, after they struggled against the Packers and the 49ers, I'm not going.
You can win before a couple.
I'm not going to do that.
I ain't gonna put the whole loss on this nigga, but I definitely think.
But come on, bro. Versus the outing they had versus the Lions versus the Packers, and then the Chiefs.
Night and day. It was night and day. I definitely think what I blame him for, and again, I don't blame him for the whole thing, is when Valdez Scantley caught a negative 4-yard pass. The very next play, he had every DB and linebacker lined up at the first down. I mean, like, at the line of the game. And he got 8 yards right back. Like, they played no defense, bro. They was in dime coverage.
Because, they got 2 of the best defensive ends in the game. Somebody got to get home, bro, against the worst tackles in the league.
It's quick game at that point, though. You're never getting home in quick game.
You
don't know that, though. You don't know that.
Line up 10 yards
second
deep.
and 14, bro.
It's quick game.
We bang it.
How did Chris Jones get home when they on their own 5-yard line and Purdy throw the ball out of bounds to whoever it is?
It's second and 14. This nigga just got 8 yards back.
Quick game.
Let's take this to NCAA. Let's take this to NCAA real quick. You're not gonna play sticks because what you gonna do when you see soft coverage? You gonna hitch it up, bro. You gonna hitch it up. They're dropping quarters. They're dropping all these things. If you got this, you gotta stay on their head and press them. Because they just.
How you gonna press niggas that run 4-3s? You can't do that. You can't press me Cole Hardman every single play. You can't press.
I'd rather do that, bro. Because all they started doing was running crosses and drag.
All right, y'all niggas should have lost by double digits. Story over. Fuck it.
You argue with me, bro.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying though. It's like that's why I'm saying you can't blame Wilkes for that. But you got to protect the cap.
I'm not blaming Wilkes, bro.
Because the very next play, they played the same coverage. No, they didn't play the same coverage. They all rushed the very next play. And what he hit their ass with? Chaz, he called that mesh.
Mesh.
Exactly. Hit him with that mesh, bro.
Oh, you want to man up now? Mesh.
Yeah,
money.
Exactly, bro. So that's literally all it was, bro. Like if he did give up them yards, bro, them niggas wouldn't have feel the need to blitz the next play because some niggas sent like 6 niggas.
This is what I'm saying. I would have rather died pressing than to give them soft coverage. That's all I gotta say. I'm not blaming Steve Wilkes. I'm just saying if I had to die, that's the way I'm choosing to die.
So
I'm a die fight.
I'm a die fight. Died in regulation than having.
Yeah, bro.
See,
I mean, this was OT, but still, you can put somebody over the top, though, bro. Like, even if you are pressing, you can still have safety help over the top. I'm not saying that they necessarily had to press, but I'm saying don't be 10 yards off flying.
Yeah, no, I don't think that either.
Giving up. This is what made the Niners so great, and the same thing with Baltimore. That underneath stuff is dead. This is why the Chiefs offense struggled the entire night. That underneath stuff is dead when you're playing against the Niners. This is why the Greenlaw injury hurt so bad. They fly around and they kill the short game, bro. They kill it. Offenses cannot run the little short dink and dunk stuff against the Niners. They're flying around, they're smacking you, and they're getting to that point. So it's like
they ain't run mesh all game.
Yeah,
they ain't run that bitch all game. Like,
but they knew they had that man. They knew they had a man situation. Schemed up.
Had that man panic. That shit was crazy as hell. So that's the only thing I will blame him for was that call. Other than that, but he called a great game. He called a great game. He got Patrick Mahomes pick, like all that good shit. Like he called a great game. But I think that was a critical error because again, once that happened, you see shit start rolling. Yeah, you see shit start rolling, niggas. You know, you go from mesh and then now Kelsey got a catch, and now Kelsey going across the field. And I was like, I think that shit just started rolling. And then that last play, me and Chaz had quickly talked about it. There was no way to that last play was indefensible. It was done. You couldn't have been that shit because it was Kittle at the top of the point and Harden motion.
Kelsey
went back, huh?
Kelsey, you said Kittle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, Kelsey at the top of the point. Hardman motion went back. Number 33 was in the most fucked up position because he could have went with Hardman, but Kelsey was sitting right there in that lane. And we know Patrick Mahomes, flick of the wrist, he right there, he open.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna take anybody, I'm probably gonna take Kelsey. I'm probably not gonna run with that shit because Mahomes has also shown you that he can tuck that bitch and run. So it's essentially a triple option. And at that point, you really fucked up because it's 3 against 2.
It's most definitely triple option. And what makes it so much more of a conundrum for the defender in that situation is that on that very drive, Mahomes had a 20-yard read option keep, right? They selling out to go stop the run. They give him the same look. They just add a little motion on it. They give him the same mesh look between Pacheco and Mahomes. Mahomes pulls, goes out, and it's like, what can I do here? This is triple option football at its best, really. That's really what it was. And like, it's the same play that won them the Super Bowl last year.
The only thing that you could do there is, again, outsmart them niggas and say you get the ball first. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. You can't do shit. And what I've despised over the last couple weeks is people, and I get it because it makes sense, but we've heard the term analytics so much this season alone. that I'm so tired of hearing that shit. I don't give a fuck about the analytics no more, bro. We see that shit clearly don't work every time.
Yeah.
Well, the analytics say this. Analytics.
The thing is, it's
the
a
players
percentage.
gotta
It's a
play,
percentage of what happens, bro.
The players got to play, regardless of that shit. The players got to. We've seen Hail Marys that probably had 0.01% hit. The players got to play at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck about no analytics, bro.
If I said you got a 40% chance of getting hit by some lightning when your ass walked outside, would you do it?
Dan Campbell will do it.
If you got a 60% chance to make it without getting struck by lightning, nigga, I ain't taking no chances at that point.
Shit. But if they tell you, nigga, if you go out there, if you don't get hit, you got a chance to win $1 million, nigga. You be like 60% and 80%, nigga. I might get a chance to go out there and get that bread.
Nah, still 40%.
Hey, it is what it ain't. It is what it ain't. But I'm just saying though, like I've seen people push analytics a lot, and that's where that's where I'd say the players have to play, because I don't think any of us would have went into it saying we're gonna play for the third overtime. Like I don't think that's what they said that shit. Niggas would have been like, nah, nigga, you gotta just beat my ass.
Bro, me and Caleb pointed it out the second it happened. Did this nigga just say receive? We want to receive the ball?
Stuck. Like, oh, this
we
nigga
like,
tweaking.
wait, what, bro?
And then Melvin was smart because he was like, oh, them niggas tired. So I'm like, all right, bet. I guess that makes sense. But I was like, nah, because I would rather end the game on my own terms.
But I wasn't thinking. That's what I'm saying. When it be like the heat of the battle, you don't know what's going. You don't know what's going. Bro, you down there at the Super Bowl with the headset on, dog. Like, you can say whatever you want, but if you drop Joe Schmo down there, nigga, he like, what you gonna do with the ball, nigga? It's the Super Bowl. And you like, what we gonna do?
Man, look, and you know niggas already hate that nigga Shanahan, bro. I think
I hate Shanahan, bro.
I think that nigga had a flashback from that Atlanta game. He said, I'm not taking the ball next, nigga. I'm getting this bitch first.
But that's what I'm saying about nerves, bro. How many people you know down there shitting their pants, dog? And again, bro, I don't know. He just get criticized, rightfully so, when you successful. But like, I don't think anybody necessarily hate him. They just critical of him, bro, because he get there and don't finish the job. That's what people critical of him.
But that's bro, and I just for a while. So
this is my thing too, Mike. It's the fact that we can't say analytics is all bad, because we've been using analytics in football forever, right? And this new wave of marrying analytics is becoming an issue because coaches are relying on it more than thinking for themselves and strategizing. Like, there's no way in hell Andy Reid is going to throw his defense back on the field when he has Patrick Mahomes with a chance to win the game from the 2-yard line. If it would have come down to that situation, there's no such thing as a third possession in this OT against Mahomes. No. And you would know that if you're not thinking about, 60% chance on the chart says, come on, bro. Mahomes is not coming off that field without a ring or going out swinging. You know what I mean? And
then the thing is, like he would have went out swinging.
Disconnect.
If he would have overthrew that nigga, fumbled the ball, did some dumb shit, niggas would have been like, well, it's Mahomes. Like, niggas wouldn't have.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't have.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
No, they wouldn't.
Niggas would have been like, this Mahomes. Who else you gonna trust with that shit?
You want to know? You want to know what's gonna happen if he would have failed? They would have been like, see, he ain't Brady. He ain't chasing Brady. He just be hot dog.
I watched that nigga on that last drive, nigga. Sell his soul, nigga.
Bro, you know how they get. You know how they get, bro. And that's what take me to the title of this stream, bro. Can Patrick Mahomes in his career surpass Tom Brady?
Get on pace.
That nigga definitely can pass that nigga.
Get on pace.
I feel bad saying
and what's good, JB?
I feel bad saying that, bro, but he can definitely pass that nigga off the strength that nigga ran through a gauntlet in the playoffs, nigga, in theory. And dog, all them niggas
just had the best playoff run of all time, besides maybe Eli Manning.
Bruh, like
his toughest game was the 49ers.
Exactly. His toughest game was in the Super Bowl, bro. And the reason I say he can surpass Brady. The reason I can
come on now.
Come on now.
You see how you see?
Come on, bro.
I'm just saying. None of them games. Gimme's playing in Buffalo.
Baltimore was a hard game.
You gotta listen, but you got a neutral field in Las Vegas in a dome, opposed to going to Buffalo in the middle of a polar vortex. I'm not so sold that
Was you ever scared
against an opponent that knows you very well and has a quarterback
niggas
that
wasn't scared
almost
against
is
Allen.
comparable.
He was
Come on,
hoping for
come on,
Allen.
bro.
He wasn't scared against Allen.
But
They were
back
underdogs, though.
Going back, there's underdogs.
Of course they
They were
Except
bigger
for
underdogs.
Miami.
They were bigger underdogs to Buffalo than they were to San Francisco.
Was you ever scared? Was you ever scared of the Bills?
Was
you ever scared of the Bills? Was you ever scared of the Bills?
No. And I told y'all on the show I'm not scared of the Bills.
Okay, then. So it wasn't a harder game.
That shit wasn't a harder game, nigga. He got their number,
like, there's a case to be made that the Buffalo going into Baltimore, or even going into Baltimore after going into Buffalo, could be a harder game just from fatigue. Like
I'm talking about how it looked with your eyes, what you saw in them games. Was you ever scared that the Chiefs was gonna lose that game? I
personally, no.
What game? None of
any
them
game. Watch any of them.
There's a chance they could have lost Baltimore.
Baltimore Super Bowl was like the only game I was like, them niggas.
And then Zay fumbled on the one.
Like they might have ran out of gas. But again, it's the Super Bowl. You're gonna get everybody best shot. No other games, bro. That first drive against Baltimore, I said, yeah, this bitch over. Like
man, they slid down the field like butter, nigga.
Like,
it was sweet.
Like I'm just saying though, man. I believe that he can surpass Brady.
Yep.
Based off the fact that and Chaz had put it like in the chat, he's changing the way that people look at the game now. People are so used to saying defense wins championships, and I strictly believe that. But it's now to a point where niggas like, nigga, Patrick Mahomes win championship.
No, I don't. Quarterbacks win championships.
Win them bitches, nigga.
Yeah.
And,
quarterbacks win championships.
You got to think, when he won his first Super Bowl, that nigga said, I can't even read a defense, nigga. So imagine what he can't do now, nigga.
I can't even ID a mic.
Bro,
he ain't watch no film in quarterback. What y'all expect?
Come on, bro. Like,
I ain't see one clip of him watching no film.
So what? Brady got how many rings? 6? 7. What? Mahomes got 3?
Yeah.
He got 3. I can see him getting 4 more. I can see him getting 4
tough.
more.
It's tough.
He been to 5 already or been to 4 already?
He's 3-1.
He lost to Tom.
He lost the time.
But that's how you know you cold when niggas lose count. Like, how many has this nigga really been to? Like, this nigga just like, cause you expect him to be there every year.
Well, because they in the chip every year. So it's like, did they win that game in the chip? Did they go to that Super Bowl? So that's kind of how it been.
Everybody in this bitch like, all right, big brother Joe Burrow, come save us, because niggas sit the whole hood at that nigga. Them niggas couldn't do shit. Nigga, he ran through the AFC. Niggas hoping Jim Harbaugh and Joe Burrow can beat this nigga ass. We don't know who else gonna do it.
Yeah,
I call it reinforcements.
Bro, niggas calling in the motherfucking
who, Caleb?
Nigga.
CJ Stroud.
Yeah, that nigga too.
That was the team to stop whatever dynasty that we thought the Chiefs was gonna have.
Oh yeah,
Bill O'Brien and Deshaun Watson.
You talking about when they came back from 21?
24?
24?
That was the team that was supposed to stop. Hey, any of the shit that we talk about today, they were supposed to stop it there. But they didn't.
Literally, they didn't.
That's when Deshaun was that guy.
Because of Mahomes, bro. It wasn't.
Yeah, Mahomes wasn't letting that happen.
Hey, bro.
That's tough, dog.
Nigga from Texas Tech, man. Nigga from Texas Tech. Can't believe it.
You just got to get in there and hoop and have Andy Reid as your coach.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Andy Reid, nigga, everybody was, you got to think, man, before he had them, he was still going to the NFC Championship. So he a definitely comparable coach.
He went to a Super Bowl with D. McNabb.
Let's talk about
a
little situation with Travis Kelce and Andy Reid and how people are blowing it out of proportion. Casuals, as you may. Blowing
How
it
would you take it, though?
It's privilege that Travis Kelce had to do that.
Like, I'll let you land.
Anybody else off the team immediately. You know what I'm saying? What's y'all take on that, bro?
Yeah, that could not have been Kadarius Toney.
It kind of triggered me a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got casuals who don't know how long this dude been on the team.
Exactly.
Don't even know that he a future Hall of Famer. All they know, he on the screen 24/7 because he dating Taylor Swift, and they in the Super Bowl now.
Yep.
So here's my thing, right? This is Travis Kelce's one and only team. He built this shit brick by brick. Nigga. So anybody who thinks he's out of line by stepping up, you clearly wasn't listening, because many time over they've said Travis Kelce is the emotional leader of his team. Him and Patrick Mahomes is the emotional leaders on his team. Travis Kelce more so because he the vet. But when you're the best player on the team and you're not getting your targets and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, especially if you're a skill player, he a big skill, but they lash out and they get called divas because you're supposed to just sit there like a good boy and wait for your turn. But Tom Brady did the same thing. Patrick Mahomes did the same thing. When they was mad, they let it be known.
Manning did the same shit. Peyton Manning was mad at that shit.
You that guy. You that guy on the team. You the next guy behind Patrick Mahomes on that offense, bro. And you ain't getting the ball. I need you to lock in, Andy. I need you to lock in, Andy.
I don't mind them cussing them out. I definitely think the shove was OD, but it is what it is. Super Bowl.
And it's a lot of people first game they watched all year, bro. This is probably the only game a lot of people watched all year. So they like, he's not supposed to do that. That's not right. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to my boss supervisor. Well, guess what? You ain't getting paid millions of dollars to do this.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. I'm like, he the longest tenured player on that team. Like, he's been on that team the longest. He the longest tenured player. He a future Hall of Famer. Like, this goes deeper than just him playing football. Like, these niggas in commercials together, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is more than just business for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Andy Reid drafted this dude, bro.
He got a lot of skin in this game.
A lot of skin in this game, bro.
So he can do that. Nobody else can do that. You see what happened when another player lashed out? Healthy scratch. Like you said, Kadarius Toney.
You know what I'm saying? But like he don't got no motion with the niggas. He don't got no motion with that was a second chance. He threw him a bone. Like, hey, bro, like I know you're an amazing athlete.
And again, like and we talk about it like often. The talent outweighs the issues. So
oftentimes it does in football, yeah.
He can do that shit because what you about to you finna pull him? Like, no, nigga, you don't win that game without him. You let that nigga talk crazy because shit after the game, he gonna apologize and say, you know what, I was tweaking out. Yep. I was tweaking out. I did have one catch for a yard, but you seen down the stretch, nigga, he ended with 9 catches, 98 yards, shit like that. So it ain't like he was ass. No, nigga, like the shit outweighs everything that's going on. So, but to Caleb's point, them casuals was blowing it with the other shit because they was like, I feel bad for Taylor and I'm scared for her. And I'm just like, chill. I just never played a game before. Nigga, like, this is a fucking Super Bowl. Nigga, come on, bro. Yeah, like, Super Bowl, bro.
He ain't gonna touch that girl, bro.
He ain't gonna touch that girl, bro. That'll be in fucking the Black Sea.
Right.
Tied to an
that nigga will be in Pelican Bay. In Siberia, nigga. He touched Taylor. Because from what I just heard, Taylor kicking other billionaires out the Super Bowl. Go ahead and talk about it, Caleb. What happened?
Definitely kicked Kanye out that bitch.
Just see this good, bro. So I guess
what happened?
Kanye got like his ticket, right? He got his ticket to the Super Bowl, but where his seat would have been like right at the bottom of the booth where they would pan the camera angle to Taylor Swift. So like every time they pan the angle, like you would have to see Kanye and his logo, his design, his white, whatever it would be.
Right.
So yeah. I guess the story is, per B. Marsh, is that Taylor made a few phone calls, this, that, and the third. Kanye West got kicked out of Allegiant Stadium. Like, he was at the game. They kicked him out of the stadium. I don't know if that means you get a refund or what. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. We talking about millionaires, bro. Like, they got cheese to blow anyway if they in Vegas during the Super Bowl.
You should just bought that nigga box on some bullshit.
It's no longer available. We're sorry. No longer West.
Yeah.
You've been outbid.
I'm like that beef run deep. That's a decade and a half of beef right there.
You know what I learned today that I didn't even realize. Taylor Swift won Best Female Music Video, so that's why he snapped. And then Beyonce won the Music Video of the Year. He did that for no reason.
For no reason.
He did that he was an asshole for absolutely no reason.
He be on that, nigga.
That's a
I
bit
didn't
nonsense.
know
Should have won both, nigga.
I ain't know that
You
though.
gotta remember that was a
Right,
time
man.
where like Kanye West and Jay-Z just made niggas in pairs. Like they, you know,
They oldest nigga. They was on the top of the game.
they was at the top of the duo game for
Oh,
a
man.
hot second in them early 2000s.
Went from good music to Rock Nation, nigga. Niggas was throwing up that diamond, nigga. Niggas was on that.
He had that 2006 hair show designs in his head.
He was in that bitch hit niggas with the bitch.
All right, so how Ye about to retaliate though? That's what niggas want to know. Does Ye retaliate? What can he
retaliate?
drop another bar on his
Zia.
songs about
He's a
Tay Swift?
billionaire
That's
too,
gonna go?
ain't he?
Yeah, that nigga's a
Yeah.
Billy. Like
What can
that's
Ye
all I'm
do?
saying.
What can Ye do to retaliate? Because he done got a blackball from damn near everything.
You can't even really blackball him though.
Shit.
You can't
Still
blackball
one of
him.
them niggas.
Only thing you can do is buy a team, nigga. You can't do shit at this point.
Go buy the cheese from the Hunt family. You're done. Sorry, Tay. You're done.
Spencer Anderson Financial should get the niggas back.
He'll be like, your money's no good here. He gonna need a shell company
Right.
with a shell company.
He can't be at the face of it at all. Sorry,
No
yeah.
sir. Hey Mike, I got a question for you.
What up, though?
Would you take your girl to an Usher concert?
Fuck no, I ain't taking
Absolutely.
I am not secure, nigga. Sorry.
Absolutely.
I am not secure, nigga. I love my girl. You gotta be crazy, nigga. I'm sorry. All right, let's look. Let's really deep dive. Let's really like deep dive into this shit, bro.
Because Swiss
feel
Beats
like-
is a victim.
Because I feel like they put him in a lose-lose spot. Swiss Beats was in a lose-lose spots, bro. Because if he didn't talk about it, niggas would have been like, "Oh, he letting that shit ride." But then he do talk about it. He say, "Man, he ain't that bad." Oh, he a bitch. He let Usher lose. He was in a lose-lose spot regardless, bro.
You let him.
Yeah.
You let him.
The only thing you can do, bro, is have a public beef.
It wasn't like it was like over the titty. It was under the titty.
He lit.
Forearm,
He tried to get a little corner lip. He tried to get a little corner lip back.
I watched the whole performance back, nigga. He tapped her booty the first couple of times.
He definitely did, bro.
He good game there.
He GG'd her in the chat.
She was looking thick in a red suit, nigga. So look, he looked dead into the camera and said, "Nigga, this you better tighten up." Ursher, baby.
That's Ursher.
Ursher, baby. So I'm sorry, man. You better check that whole Mr. Dubois. I ain't got shit to do with him. But no, I'm not taking an Usher concert. She can't go.
I'm cool, bro.
She can go to a Twister concert. Jada Kiss. She can go to Usher concert.
Go to an Usher concert. We good.
Karen can go. She don't know the song. She only know, "Oh my God."
I'm being there singing with that nigga. Oh, you want to bet? I'm gonna sing
Bar for bar.
bar for bar.
We're going bar for bar. Sorry, Mr. Usher.
I had Confessions on there. That's 3 albums I had when I was a kid. But I got a boombox for Christmas. Yeah, I got Confessions, I got Trap or Die, and I got Alicia Keys. Them was the 3 CDs I had. Dog. I promise you, that was
You
it.
know what he wanted to serenade you or kill you, nigga.
I'm conflicted. At the young age, we don't know what we want to do. We want to move bricks or go sit in the coffee shop. That's what
We gonna sell bricks and dance in the rain, nigga.
But it's really crazy, bro. When you really think about that shit, like me and Chaz is down there, like he finna pop off, bro, with that and get this bitch rocking.
Yeah,
man.
Gotta be nosebleed, JB.
The only people, and I'm being verbatim, the only people who hated his show, because people gonna complain every year, are people that didn't understand his music because they thought he was gonna come with all. They thought
the
he was
pop
gonna play.
hits.
Oh my god, yeah, DJ got us
I
falling in love
know.
all over again. Like they was trying to hear. They was trying to hear that shit all day
Trying to
long.
hear that EDM mix.
I feel like Usher nigga made it a point to say this is for the niggas, strictly for
Yeah,
the
he
niggas.
did.
He made it a point, bro, because superstar, bro. Niggas was hoping he played that shit, but that shit would have never. Niggas wouldn't think about that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like, it's a classic, but like it ain't one. You could have substituted any song for that.
We could have got a quick Lovers and Friends though.
Lovers and Friends.
We could have got.
I mean, all was up there.
He did
Bro,
6
he
songs
with
from
that.
his 2004 album. Like,
Yeah, bro.
ain't nobody. He was coming straight out of Puffy Camp with that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The nigga came out there and put on some rollerblades, bro. You know the show was for the niggas, man. He put on rollerblades. That's all black culture. You get it on every single way. And I don't know who sweated more on Super Bowl night, Usher or Dre Greenlaw, but I mean,
Dre Greenlaw, nigga, crazy. Tell me Central.
I mean, I hate to throw that out there for you, Melly. It's tough, but
I need to laugh. I
think Dre got like 2 series in. I think Usher might have sweated more than that nigga. Usher
yeah, more screen time than bro. That's crazy.
Hype that nigga. Niggas pop. Man.
Hey, I laugh to hide the pain.
Niggas off that bitch.
damn. Could that have been another reason? Could that have been another reason why the 49ers and lost? Because I seen something that said that Fred Warner cried when he seen Dre Greenlaw in the locker room at halftime.
Yeah. Bro, the dude behind him had 9 tackles. He gave up a touchdown. I seen that shit. It was on like a stat. You know, people be having them stats and shit.
No, he got targeted 9 times.
Yeah, targeted 9 times. That's what was targeted 9 times
on him.
On his ass. What wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you know? But.
Exactly. So I feel Dre Greenlaw, he played like a monster the last 2 games. He had a game sealing pick the game before, and he was flying.
Yeah,
against the Lions. So that was a big blow to them niggas. And Achilles at linebacker. Now we've seen people come back. So I'm not saying like it's impossible, but how he played,
he the hammer, and Fred Warner comes up, man.
Right.
So
Fred Warner,
he didn't force her for sure. The thumper.
Honestly, shit. That's what I feel bad for Fred Warner, because he put his heart and soul into that shit. Because he was up there like,
that's my dog.
Do you want to take this ball? Because honestly, all they could cut up there and be like, "Nah, nigga, we kicking this bitch."
Pull the dryer at Alexander, nigga. We kicking.
sorry, Kyle. You gotta beat my ass.
We kicking. I'm from Vegas. I got me plus 600.
But hey, what's your way too early top 10?
For what?
Top 10 what teams?
Teams for next year to make to the
10.
Yeah, way too early top 10.
Let's go.
I say contenders.
10.
Yeah, let's do 5 from each. 5 from each.
Okay.
Each? I don't even
5 from each.
The NFC.
All right. NFC. I'm about to blow your mind here. I'm going San Francisco. I'm going Detroit. We're going Dallas. We're going Green Bay. And this is where I'm about to blow your mind at. Chicago. Most people would probably say the Rams here or Chicago. I'm going with Atlanta.
Okay.
I think they figure out the QB situation. I think Raheem Morris get them niggas playing like D'Amico got Houston rolling in a way, in a similar way. Not exactly the same, but
one game away from the South. So, yeah.
Exactly. And they had the worst quarterback play in the league besides maybe the Patriots. In the AFC, I'm gonna go Chiefs, Baltimore, Cincy, Buffalo,
Miami,
Houston. I'm gonna play Houston over Miami. I'm gonna go Houston over Miami.
Buffalo.
We just seen it, bro. A quarterback, bro. Houston got a quarterback that Miami don't got. All right,
yeah. I love that. NFC gotta go with the 49ers, runner-ups. Hope they can bounce back. Not really though. Because I want Detroit.
Really don't care.
I really don't care because I would love for Detroit.
Being honest.
I'm gonna go and say, bro, if that defense stay together, I gotta take Tampa again. If that defense stay together through the offseason, if they don't, then obviously my pick gonna change.
Who did they replace Canales with? I don't know. I have no clue. I think that's a big blow.
I do, but I mean, if they pay Baker, they gonna have. I mean, I'm sure if they're paying Baker some money, I'm sure he's probably gonna have some type of say in who he want to come in at OC. Maybe not. I don't know.
The nigga Baker has played for like 10 different OCs. I don't even know. He know what he wants. He had like 5 OCs in 3 years in Cleveland. Like his OC path is crazy. But anyway, go ahead, keep going.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to say Dallas.
Well, I mean, somebody got to come out the NFC East. It got to be Dallas or Philly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. And I don't want to say Philly, but like I like Dallas more than I like Philly, so I'm gonna go with Dallas for number
Mike
5.
Zimmer, he about to get us right.
Yeah, I feel like he will. And then for AFC, I'm going Houston at the 1, Chiefs 2, Chiefs 2, Baltimore. I feel like, bro, they right there, man. And if OBJ stay with the team and he dating Kim K, that's gonna swing that kind of like Swifty kind of momentum to Baltimore. That's what they need.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Kim K not going out to Baltimore, nigga.
She
not
is
there.
She get crab cakes.
The new regime in the East, man. Let me get the Jets, bro. I feel like if Rodgers come back, we got to get the Jets in there, bro. I gotta see
about them niggas.
And then I ain't gonna say it's gonna happen immediately. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen immediately, but hey, Harbaugh know how to coach the NFL. He didn't coach. I say the Chargers. I say the Chargers.
Took mine.
It was gonna be between the Chargers or Cincy. Like I low key want to put Cincinnati as like.
I'm putting Cincy over the Chargers for now.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll take Cincy to win the North next year. I'll take Cincy to win the North. 2 teams come out the North next year, maybe 3 again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They'll probably have 3 again, honestly, the way the AFC look. I mean, then again, but like you said, the Jets will be a player next year too, so maybe they won't get 3 this year.
Hopefully. I would like to see Aaron Rodgers like go out with a bang because you know he had on his last leg, honestly. So I'd like to see him go out on like I don't know who went out on a bang, or like a Peyton Manning-esque. Kind of bang.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom could have if he didn't want to come back for that last year on some random shit. Divorced that nigga.
Tom did not go out on a bang. You are correct. Because that nigga ran into a Dallas buzzsaw.
Ran into a divorce, nigga.
He was divorced.
He retired to go, nigga. I'm never dropping that narrative.
Tom said, I'll die behind this shit. Fuck them bitches. That's some shit. My top 5, Houston, KC. Of course, you got to go.
Y'all niggas.
Houston, KC, Baltimore, Cincinnati, Buffalo.
Okay.
That's chalk. That's clean. I like it.
And the reason, obviously, I put Baltimore versus Cincinnati is because, again, I definitely think Lamar is going to excel more. I think he's on the path to seeing Mahomes in the AFC Championship next year.
Yeah, I think Buffalo cooked, honestly, but
yeah, but the reason I put Buffalo at 5 because I'm good for a hot take, but the reason I got Buffalo at 5 is because I don't see them not making it far there because I don't who gonna compete? Miami always
Jalen gives them niggas a chance every year. You know what I mean? Like they enter the season with 8-9 wins just by having Jalen on the field. So
exactly. Yeah. So it's like I get them niggas.
They really shouldn't have been in the playoffs. Keep it a bean.
So
but Jalen turned up on niggas.
He did somewhat.
I got San Fran, Detroit, the usual suspects. San Fran, Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Pain me to say it, but I'm gonna go Cowboys.
Got to.
I'm gonna go Cowboys. I definitely think this is a proven year for Dak, based off how everybody honing this nigga in the offseason. They definitely honing this nigga. And I'm gonna go Green Bay behind them, and I'm gonna go Philly.
I'm gonna take Tampa out of my top 5, and I'm just gonna go whatever team that Kirk Cousins end up with, whether it's the Vikings or whoever he signed with. It don't matter. If it's in the NFC and Kirk Cousins be there, that's what team I'm gonna have in that top 5.
I kind of respect it. Because the latest rumors I heard is Kirk to ATL, so maybe that's why I threw ATL in there and I ain't tell niggas. But I just want to come back to this pod in the future and niggas be
I
like,
think Kirk gonna go to Pittsburgh.
here we go. Nah,
No,
Player.
I'm not paying that nigga all that money.
Man, it's tough, bro.
Them niggas getting cheap quarterbacks in that bitch now. Them niggas ain't doing no more Big Ben style diva ass niggas. They get niggas who need them, not niggas who they need.
I mean that's kind of what they've been on since. I mean, even with Big Ben, they drafted backups that were
exactly. That's what they are. Them niggas like, hey, we don't want to. We gonna beat you with the team, not with the quarterback.
yeah.
Done with that shit.
You see what happened when you try to do that.
Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts in today's NFL in the AFC against Mahomes.
Yeah,
we know shit, it ain't gonna last, but them niggas saying, fuck it, we ain't gonna deal with.
See what happened when you trying to do that.
What's up, Melly? What's your top 5 on each side?
All right, NFC. All right, let's not do NFC then. AFC. I got a Chiefs, obviously. Then I'm gonna go Bengals, Ravens, Jets.
Yeah.
Over Houston is crazy, nigga.
Yeah,
Jets over Houston is wild.
I got Houston in there. I got Houston and the Jets. So that's Houston.
The Chargers and the Chargers in Houston in that little spot right next to each other.
So the Browns fall off, eh?
I think
their comp will be better, right? The Browns was able to punish like niggas because Joe Burrow in there and stuff like.
Yeah.
The thing is, bro, the Browns not sneaking up on nobody no more. Niggas know they coming.
Yeah. Niggas know they
it's just like Detroit though. Like Detroit ain't sneaking up on nobody no more.
But the NFC ain't moving like that.
But that's they kind of deal with that. They kind of deal with that last year though. But now they just tenfold now because you got Gibbs and Laporte. But I got the Chargers in Houston gonna duke it out for that last spot. It just depends on how quick Jim Harbaugh hauled that.
I don't think Houston bang it out for no last spot. I think Houston gonna win this division.
Well, that's the last spot in 5, bro. Like it's
Houston playing in the bowl. They playing Detroit in the bowl.
Everybody get a division winner.
Couple sleepers though. I think Indy gonna be tough next year. Low key.
They were tough this year. I don't know if they're gonna be tough next year.
I'm just a big fan of Shane Steichen, man. I like what they do coaching wise over there. So
I am too, but I don't know, bro. It's hard to replicate defense multiple years in a row. I don't know if they do that with Indiana.
I'm watching the AFC South ball, to be honest. Besides like the Houston games that came on, but
type deal.
I'm like the only teams that was replicating good defense in the AFC South for like years in a row was Tennessee.
Houston when JJ Watt was there.
But don't sleep on Seattle either, because I can see Seattle with Mike McDonald being sneaky good. And they already had a nice squad a year ago. I can see them niggas being sneaky good. And
that's my NFC sleeper. Seattle for sure.
Because they was good. They always gonna bang it out. I don't give a fuck who it is. They gonna bang it out anybody.
Yeah, but I told Chaz, bro, I was like, I don't believe in Geno. I don't. I'm sorry. So if they find another QB, yeah, maybe. But I don't believe in Geno. I think he'll still win some games.
He's a sure. Bridge quarterback.
Well, they got a new OC coming in, so maybe Geno will be. Sorry, I just got triggered, bro. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Melly. Before I get mad.
Cowboys not even better. I'm gonna let you address that. But listen, bro, the Cowboys is number 3 on this list. I think they get 10 wins next year.
Minimum.
Got to.
I got San Fran in the 1 spot, Detroit, and then for the 4th seed, I'm gonna go. That is hard. No, I ain't gonna pick Tampa Bay. I'm gonna go to Eagles. Bro.
Philly good.
And then that last one, I'm gonna scroll. With the Rams. I still think they got a lot to build on, bro. They got Puka quarterback still, a run game.
McVay.
I mean, they lose McVay. They lose a little bit on the defensive side, but
I think Stafford aging out, bro.
Well,
Stafford aging out, bro.
Chill. I don't think Stafford
was sharp this year.
He was sharp that last game against Detroit, but
not the last game against
games this
Detroit.
year, though.
Not the last game. He was a punt return away from
That's what I'm
cutting
saying.
the Ravens.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. That nigga was sharp that game against Detroit, nigga. He was throwing dimes.
That nigga came
I
to
said
Dallas and
Baltimore.
got baptized though.
That's all right.
Niggas don't want to talk about us beating them niggas by 30. JB.
Nigga, no,
I'm not lying. These is facts.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro.
You're not wrong.
The East gonna be
always whoop ass.
The East gonna be
In the
open.
regular season.
You said
in
that.
the regular season. I'm like, no. Because they got some stuff to figure out with the other two teams besides the Cowboys and Eagles. But looking at the South, it looks like it's gonna be another grudge match again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Derek
North
Carr might be, a little better next year, I think.
Fuck no, man.
No.
None, bro. I gave bro a chance.
I said it might be, bro. I don't know either.
I gave bro a
honestly.
chance this year, bro. I would say I gave dog a chance. I said he gonna be the vet coming into this bitch. I didn't believe in Baker, man. You let Baker sneak up on you and whoop your ass. I'm sorry, bro. Come on, Derek. Like niggas hated on you and niggas hated on you, man. That's
I really
have
don't
faith.
that Derek Carr is better than Jameis Winston. I'm sorry. Just watching film,
Yeah.
I don't believe it, bro.
There's no way.
I don't believe.
So,
You know what he do better? He's don't have the antics.
Fuck the antics. Jameis gonna toss that peel.
Kind of Everett.
Hey, so my dad, I'm glad you just brought that up, CeeLo. Because my dad, he thinks he just discovered something. He showed me the Keyshawn Johnson video that y'all sent in the group chat talking about why Lamar is not the face of the league and why it's Mahomes and what the little Penny Hardaway thing and all that.
Yeah.
So he was talking about, like Lamar should actually be the face of the league, but it's because he a real nigga. They're not gonna let him be the face. And I don't know how he got there because I kept telling him, I'm like, what has Lamar done that Patrick has not? And like Patrick just won his third Super Bowl MVP. But regardless, he still believes that he's like the most special player in the league still. Like in a one game scenario, he still got L Jack as like the number one. So just talking about that conversation. What y'all think about that face of the league talk, bro? Do you think it's a little colorism or what?
Bro?
The Super Bowl winner gonna get it, bro. They're the most, like, outside of the Cowboys, they're the most popular, most noticeable team in the league. So why wouldn't you put them? When Aaron Rodgers was winning MVPs, they was throwing him up there, bro. He already won a Super Bowl.
The most digestible.
Well, you can't really say it like that though.
Republicans.
Let me clean it up. Mike interrupted me. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. No,
Go ahead,
like, you said a Super Bowl winner, but it's like you got other non.
Can you let me land?
All right, go ahead.
So my thing about the Super Bowl winner is to me it's all about eyes and getting eyes on you, right? So the Cowboys get a lot of eyes on them, so they get commercials. The Green Bay Packers, traditional program, one of the first teams in the league. Aaron Rodgers was on everything, but I felt like he wanted to. And on top of that, I really don't think Lamar want to.
It's gonna double check.
I don't really think Lamar wants to really be the face of the league. And on top of that, again, eyes on you. The Super Bowl is the most watched game of the year every single year, bro. So if you've seen him 3 times in 3 Super Bowls, of course he's gonna be the face of the league.
Agreed. But then a Lamar fan may answer, but he just won an MVP. So why does he have 0 commercials? And we got Mahomes and auto. We got the MVB, most valuable bundler. Like these just Mahomes commercials coming off the top of my dome.
Lamar don't want them bitches. He's not even in a Heisman House commercial. Like he don't even want to be everybody in the Heisman House commercials. Nigga.
What? That's a good point, bro.
I forgot about that.
That's a great point. Kyler Murray in a Heisman House, bro. Come on now.
Want to do that shit, bro? And
yeah, that's a good point.
Everybody talk about how he's not marketable in X, Y, and Z. He's very marketable, but
Not to the market that they want.
He doesn't. Exactly. He doesn't.
Not to the market that buys season tickets.
Digestible. Easily digestible like a Patrick Mahomes.
I feel like he think it's
what
corny.
up, Blazer? Bro, Hey, if you think money is corny, nigga, okay, but
no, bro. But I'm
niggas
saying
get 500K a commercial.
I'm saying though, bro. You gotta think
Minimal.
about this. You that's what you thinking about.
Okay, yeah.
He thinking I'm South Florida.
Man.
I'm South Florida, Miami.
South Florida niggas,
Boy, Miami.
Like it's other South Florida niggas in commercials. It's Oakland niggas in commercials.
Marshawn Lynch doing them all, bro.
Exactly. You know
Good Oakland nigga.
This me I'm speculating. I'm speculating, bro. But you see, he ain't in no like you just said. He ain't even in the Heisman House commercial. You don't even really gotta do much in them commercials. All of the extracurricular do it for you. He could literally just stand next to the Cardinal, bro, and just be there. And then Tim Tebow could run across the screen and do some dumb shit.
You know
like,
why
he got to do nothing.
You know why he black as hell with dreads, talk how he talk. Them niggas don't want to see that.
No,
shit.
bro. No, bro.
They don't want to see that shit. You know they want to see that shit.
No, we do though. We
do. Of course, I want to see that shit. I'm not saying us, but we not the ones funding said commercials.
No, we don't buy season tickets.
They stopped making commercials for us when that damn McDonald's hip hop 10-piece commercial stopped airing, nigga, that one time. I know you remember them commercials. They stopped making commercials.
So do you think the people that's making these commercials don't know how to? Because I seen the Calmatic dude. Dude. He did the LeBron James commercial. Great commercial, but also it's LeBron James. So do you need somebody like Calmatic to do? And y'all can look him up after if y'all watching. Look up Calmatic LeBron James commercial. The way he did that, he could probably do something similar to Lamar because he black and he could probably understand how to market Lamar and put him on a commercial to where people will watch that.
The way I will market Lamar, and it's gonna start crazy, but I would market him like Michael Vick when Michael Vick had that Michael Vick experience shit going. Because that commercial with the big experience and niggas weren't like that shit was crazy. Like niggas like I want to be like Mike for real. Like niggas
because at that point he don't even have to act, bro. It's a dude and a thing, and then they just playing his highlight over top.
Again, like I would market Lamar like the athlete that he is. Like he's one of a kind, X, Y, and Z. But again, what brand is gonna appeal to that?
Hold on, I got one thing real quick. First of all, I got one. Under Armour, Baltimore. You know, they go head to head with Under Armour. He got the Under Armour, glasses, whatever. But peep this real quick. So, top selling jerseys of the year, we got Jalen Hurts at 1, Micah Parsons at 2, CeeDee Lamb at 3, Mahomes at 4, CMC at 5, Dak at 6, Brock Purdy at 7, CJ Stroud at 8, and we got Josh Allen at 9. Who's 10? Travis Kelce at 10.
I was gonna say, where's
You're not seeing Lamar, bro. Lamar not even top 10 jersey sales.
That's crazy, bro.
Do you think he antisocial? Do you think he antisocial, bro?
I mean, well, we see the press conferences. He nigga definitely antisocial.
I just think, bro. Like I just think, nigga.
There's a lot of factors that
go out there. When you go out there, Baltimore just got a niche community. It's a close knit community. They fuck with what they fuck with. And that's just who it is, bro. Just like you said, though, bro. Like Mahomes and them got the motherfucking pub from it. Micah Parsons got the number 2 jersey, nigga. Yeah. CeeDee Lamb got 3. Like it's a brand.
And Dak had 6.
But if they played for fucking the Cleveland Browns, nigga, they would not be on that list.
They would not be on that fucking list. Sorry, you don't hear about no Giants jerseys. You don't hear about nobody on jerseys up there. Even the
I thought for sure Saquon would have cracked the list just because being in New York.
2 years ago, for sure would have cracked.
Or Aaron Rodgers at least.
But that 88 or that 11 nigga from Dallas, nigga, that Navy bitch
doing numbers.
I know that bitch was selling.
That Navy 88 doing numbers, nigga.
That 88 doing numbers, nigga. That bitch got.
I got one on the way.
That bitch got history behind that shit for sure. Niggas buying that bitch.
Yeah.
Jordan, yeah, you missed the whole Super Bowl grievance for me, but Jordan, I ain't got no other topics. I ain't got no other topics for today.
How we gonna start transitioning into hoops?
Fuck hoops.
Yeah, we really ain't got no.
Let's talk about hoops.
What is
hoops, nigga?
Okay, let's transition into the Iceman. Something. You know, the Iceman definitely gonna be at a gambling segment.
Yeah,
We gonna
we got to
transition
discuss that off. We got to discuss that off screen.
We're gonna transition to rap. Fuck it.
We can. You remember? Hey,
We
this is for
Yeah.
all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can do whatever
Transition
we-
into the Meg
do
Thee
whatever we
Stallion,
want.
Meg Thee
No, we
Stallion
can
beef.
transition in the schools for sure. We can get this busting.
Yeah, we can talk
Hey,
about
top
shit.
two album 1 through 10. Who? What y'all give?
Actually, my homie. I'm gonna let you ask that again, CeeLo.
All right.
But
Are
my
you talking
homie,
about, cuz I peeped the comment
Yeah.
that you talking
he
about.
do the comic book shits, the movie shits. So he got his own pod. He probably gonna tap in, my nigga Amari. But what you say, Caleb?
I said Kanye new album rated 1 through 10.
I ain't listened to it.
I ain't tap in enough yet. I gave it like a half run through.
I listen. I know 2 songs, right? Vultures
it.
and
Kanye,
the one with his daughter on it.
Yeah, I heard that shit. That shit was hard.
Talking.
Man, she went crazy though.
She
When
snapped.
Caleb finna start rapping?
Steve.
Snap, nigga.
Nigga, where's
This. That's it. All right.
That's the only thing we talked about. They ain't really
Yeah,
pay attention to anything else past that point.
That do it.
man,
Damn,
do it,
is this
nigga.
it's the end of season 2?
Yeah,
It
we finna
is.
shoot- I'm about to shoot us up out of here.
Season 2. I thought. Well,
No, this was season 2. But without further ado, I'm finna get us up out of here, cool.
Hold on, we got a